Welcome to the Steam Marketplace, a place where broken promises, unfinished games, and even scams can find a home. How did we get here? Well, how did the world's biggest gaming platform become a playground for shady practices? Imagine buying a brand new product, something you've been excited about, you've seen the ads, saved up, and now it's finally in your hands. But when you take it home, unbox it, and it doesn't work. Buttons don't respond, parts are missing. But what if it wasn't just one product? What if it was tens of thousands of people that were sold the same faulty item? And what if the store knew about it, but sold it anyway? That's Steam, where games release broken. Refunds are hard to get, and I'm one of those people that got burned by a crap game. In 2003, Steam wasn't like this. It was created to solve a real problem for gamers: patching and updating. Valve, who were the creators of Half-Life and Counter-Strike, saw how difficult it was to keep games up to date. You'd have to find patches on websites, download files, hope they didn't break your game or your PC. Steam changed everything though. Suddenly, updates happened automatically. It was groundbreaking, and it wasn't long before Steam expanded, allowing other developers to publish their games. By 2013, Steam wasn't just a platform, it was a gatekeeper of PC gaming. No more physical discs, no more hunting for patches, just digital access to thousands of games. And for a while it seemed like Steam could do no wrong. But then came early access. Steam introduced the idea to let players fund and support games still in development. The idea was simple. Developers got funds and feedback, and players got to see the game grow. And it worked for some. Games like Hades, Baldur's Gate 3 and Subnautica went through early access, collecting feedback and polishing their gameplay. They became huge hits. But that's not the whole story. Last year alone, over 1,899 games were released in early access. Yet only a handful of these ever complete their journey to fully released, and many used early access as a shield to hide behind that their game was unfinished for years and years and years, while Steam always got 30% from every single sale. So this is my part of the story, Dawn Sniper's Way. This wasn't just another early access experiment. After 3 years in development, it left early access and launched as a full game on October the 14th, 2024, right in time for Steam Fair. I saw the trailer, it looked polished and promising, like a post-apocalyptic shooter with deep story elements. I didn't check the reviews, it was just newly released, it was Steam Fest. Why would I? This was a full release as well, not early access. When I hit the play button, I realised I'd made a mistake. The sound was a mess, loud music drowns out everything, even gunfire. The graphics flashed, making it hard to focus, and the controls, awful. Reloading took ages, movement was clunky, the missions were unclear. It felt like a pre-test alpha more than a fully released game. This wasn't just buggy, it was unplayable. But for me, this is the concern. This is what Steam considers a full release after 3 years of early access. And here's the reality, Steam doesn't just allow broken games like Dawn Sniper's Way onto the platform. They profit from every single sale. Steam takes 30% cut from every game, and in 2023 alone, their total revenue was estimated to be around $9 billion. Of 14,000 games released last year, 90% of the revenue went to the top 100 titles. But Steam doesn't care if you're Baldur's Gate or the Dawn Sniper's Way. If it's on their platform, they take their share. And when you realise a game is broken, Steam's refund policy is no safety net. You've got 2 hours of playtime max within 14 days of purchase. Unless you're an intense gamer and you know exactly what it is, 2 hours doesn't give you a lot of time to understand if it's you, the PC, or the game that's at fault. And these aren't one-offs. We all remember the day before. We all know about Quantum Lock. Games can spend years in early access, promising players improvements, only to release broken or incomplete game. And Steam makes millions, and we're left holding the broken pieces. So where does that leave us? Steam started as an innovator, a platform designed to make gaming easier, more accessible and safe. But over time it's become something else. It's no longer a place to find finished, polished games. It's a platform where broken games thrive, where scams go unchecked, and we're expected to bear the brunt. So what do you think? Should Steam be more responsible for their games it sells? Should they hold the developers accountable for the games they promise but never finish? Drop a comment with your thoughts. Let's talk about what we as players deserve from the world's largest digital gaming platform. It's not difficult. Also, please check out the Calibre Collective. It's a group of FPS gamers and content creators. They focus very much on mil sims and FPS games. They love their extraction shooters. They love hanging around and just chatting about games. Get on board, get involved. We've got over 500 members at the moment. You could join us. Check out the link in the description. So thanks for watching the video. Again, another different style of video today. Hope you liked it. I'm not saying we shouldn't bear any responsibility for this, but really Steam should be ensuring that we're getting quality for our money, and there is a lot of crap on their website. Speak to you next time. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.